been a complete explosion in New York City over the last couple of years regarding yellow cabs, Uber, and Lyft. The people are fighting in every direction. Subways in New York City, they're a big problem too. But they just passed a new law on these cabs regulating any new cab licenses, that'd be Uber, Lyft, and yellow cabs for 1 year. That means if we walk in now and say, here's our license, we got a cab, we want to start driving, they're saying no, you can't do it. You have to wait a year until we figure out what's going on. Right in 2015, they had 25,000 ride-hailing vehicles were licensed in New York City. Now there are about 80,000. So you can see with 80,000, you can't hardly get around. It's just so crowded. The streets are all real crowded, and the mayor's been working on it, but there's not much you can do. Now, the yellow cabs, there are about 13,500 yellow cabs. There's also 32,000 livery and traditional black cars. You see all these movie stars and that pull up and a black car picks them up. So when we add those to the 80,000, I mean, I don't know, we're going to have to buy a new adding machine, to tell you the truth. And recently, 6 drivers of yellow cabs committed suicide because, you know, they were making so much money, so much wages, and then you bring 80,000 other vehicles on the streets, what they were making just went down, down, down. And the only way out, I guess they figured, was they had to commit suicide. And actually, those 6 drivers killed themselves in the last 8 months. Now, right now then, I don't know what's going to happen. I guess we'll be sitting with all the cab, Uber and Lyfts that we have, plus the yellow cabs. And one thing about it, Uber is saying that you want to limit how many people we can have. We're the only ones that go out of town. And you want to go to the Bronx, yellow cab won't take you. I've been there. I tried it. I stood there and hold my hand up downtown New York City. Say, where are you going? I said, Bronx. Goodbye. They keep driving. And now, so the only way you can get out of New York City generally quick is with Uber or Lyft. And now we're limiting how many cabs they. So the suburbs of New York City are going to be hurt. That's what they predict anyway. Now, some of these other cities, London, Brazil, a lot of them have had problems with cabs, and it's also been some problems over in Los Angeles, Chicago, places like that. But right now there's a new law that was just passed. Nobody can walk in and get a license to drive a cab, Uber, or nothing right now for 1 year, other than the people who are already there on the street that already have a license. Thank you. That's it for today on the cabs. And the other thing we're going to talk about a little bit were the home sales decline, and that's nationwide. They say there's a 5% decrease, 4.1% decrease in second quarter in Washington, Arizona, California. So the new houses are going down, and on what they can handle, like 26% of California households could afford to purchase a home at the medium The median price range in California now is $596 for a house, a new house. It's not going to be anything spectacular as far as being built, but you can get one for $596. 2012, 56% of the people there could buy a medium price home. That's what you call a medium price home. And then the markets start moving up. In fact, we were trying to sell somebody a house right here where I am yesterday, and right away he started talking to his daughters in San Francisco. I said, yeah, I just bought a new house. And I said, yeah, it's over $1 million. He said, how did you know? I said, we keep up with this stuff. But right now in San Jose and San Francisco is at 1.07 million, and it's a medium home price in San Francisco, and then in San Jose, medium home price is 1.4 million. So you're not going to go out there and get anything cheap, I'll tell you that. In the houses in most of the areas around the country, 90% of them, there's like 178 network of houses. The country split into networks, and most of those houses, new houses, have gone up in price. And then this tax deal has hurt too, where that new tax law that you're limited on the amount of taxes you can take off, deduct from your income tax return. So that affects your higher price housing. It doesn't do anything for the lower housing. If you have a house where the taxes are $10,000, $20,000 a year, I think you're limited to $10,000, something like that. And then you got to itemize all your deductions. It's complicated. But this new law is affecting your higher price homes nationwide. That's it for today. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.